Welcome back to Girl Talk. We are here today at the Vinery, and we'll be chatting with Denny a little bit later on in the show, so stay tuned for that. But first, we have Matt with Bad Apple Tattoos. You guys are actually just down the street from here.
Yes, we're actually just a couple blocks down the road from the Vinery heading towards downtown.
So you can hit up both places, come to the Vinery, head over to Bad Apple Tattoos. Yes. They'll both take care of you. And obviously, you guys are a tattoo place. Yes. How long have you guys been in business?
We've been in business in Madison for 5 years, but collectively all of our artists have decades of experience. Awesome. But we're 5 years in Madison, and we love it up here.
I love that, and I think it's important that you do mention all of the collective experience, because if you are thinking of getting a tattoo, most of the time that's going to be a forever sort of thing, so that experience is really important. But if you don't want it to be a forever sort of thing, we'll talk about that too.
How would somebody go about getting a tattoo or a piercing with you?
Well, there's a couple ways. You can come right into our shop. We're very friendly. You don't need to set an appointment for a consultation. So even if you're on the fence, you know, no one's going to pressure you to get you in the chair that day. You can come in, talk to us, run your idea by us. If you live a little further away and it's harder to get to the shop, you can message us on Facebook, send any pictures, any reference, and we can work with you to set up an appointment that way as well.
Do you do the design there, or can people bring in designs? Or
yeah, I mean, we can do a design for you. A lot of people aren't very artistic, so they just have a very base idea that we can craft into a beautiful design. But if you have something you want exactly replicated, we can do that as well.
So Matt, if someone is interested and they come in, they'll be looking through portfolios to maybe get ideas if they're looking for it.
Absolutely.
And if you message you online, can you see those portfolios online? I'm just
yes,
curious.
we post work almost daily on our Facebook page, as well as doing a lot of tattoo giveaways, a lot of sales. So we always tell people to check up on our Facebook, see what's going on. But we have hundreds of references of our work, and we always tell people the most important thing in a shop, check portfolio work.
Yeah, take your time making that decision.
Yes.
So maybe somebody didn't take enough time making that decision, and they've changed their mind. They already got the tattoo, or maybe it's faded. I know that they tend to fade over time. How do you folks do the cover-ups? I've heard that you can put a tattoo over an old one.
Yes, absolutely. There's two ways to fix an old tattoo. Sometimes people are very happy with what they have, and they just want it redone. You know, just time has passed, they just want it freshened up, and we do that as well. Some people are very unhappy with either the work that they got, or they've just changed their mind on what they want. Jeremy Brown, the co-owner of the shop, is one of the best cover-up artists in the area. He has fixed tattoos that other shops have turned away and said there's no way you can cover it, and he will cover it.
What do you think makes him stand out from the others?
I think experience. I mean, Jeremy's been tattooing almost 20 years, and he got a reputation for doing cover-ups, so it's the majority of actually what he does now, so he just keeps perfecting that craft and able to lay a design over one and make it just disappear.
That's so amazing when you think about it, and you know, tattooing is really an art, and if you think about the canvas is skin. Like, everybody's skin is so different, especially when you're considering that if there's already a tattoo there that you have to take into consideration. So I think that is just so cool. But you guys also do a lot of other things over at Bad Apple. What other services do you guys provide?
Yes, we do all tattoos, all piercings, and we're recently excited now to start offering microblading as a new procedure at Bad Apple.
We've all been like buzzing about this. Is that like a tattoo pun? Buzzing? Oh. Tell us a little bit about that.
Well, yeah, microblading is a new cosmetic procedure, and it makes very natural looking hair strokes in your eyebrow. It used to be people would just get tattooed with a machine and shaded, but it looked very unnatural. So by microblading, you're making very tiny incisions, and we numb you beforehand, so there's really no pain involved in that. And when it's done, it just looks way more natural. You can't tell that you had anything done. It just looks like you have fuller, nicer shaped eyebrows, and then it saves you a lot of prep time from needing to do that every morning, because they always look perfect.
So, how long would that last? I mean, I know it's a tattoo, but...
Right, it's semi-permanent. It does need to be touched up periodically. I mean, it can last years and years, and the touch-ups are very quick at that point. You may come in, there might just be a little fading on certain hair strokes that just need to be gone over 1 or 2 more times, but for the most part, it'll stay looking perfect for a very long time.
It's been quite the thing in Hollywood recently. I just wish the name were different, because microblading sounds pretty scary.
Yeah.
It does sound scary, and that's why I say we do a numbing procedure beforehand, and it's a very fine, almost paper cut-like incision. Most people don't feel it whatsoever.
That's a relief, especially if it's on your face, right?
Yes.
That is awesome, though. That is so much fun, and a lot of people are interested in that. So whether you're looking for tattoos, piercings, microblading, go see Bad Apple Tattoos. Thanks for being with us, Matt.
Thank you.
We appreciate it, and we'll be back more with Girl Talk right after the break.